Hello there, and welcome back to Byzantine, where Portugal decided that, well, we will ally ourselves with the Ottomans, with them again having the French and the Persian Union and allies with basically most of Europe. So attacking the Ottomans is kind of out of the question for at least a little while, but it's probably possible, I think. And with all that, we'll basically still continue. The cores are also almost done, so that's also a positive thing. So, as I said, I'll probably declare war on the Ottomans once the cores are done, I think. So, with that in mind, we'll most likely just start plotting to attack already. And I think I'll actually go ahead and annex Hungary and everyone else soon too. Because as you might know, the only things that I really need right now is to take the Greek and Turkey provinces. I pretty much all the time in the world too. So I can just sit by and, well, allow time to pass if I want. Hope that they break their alliance. But I kind of doubt it. So let's see here. Who are these guys? War with Nogai and Karakonlu. Are these guys in it? No, they're not. So that's a little bit negative. But even so, I can try and make a difference. There are a bunch of French troops stuck down here, though. So that's at least a positive. But I'm a little bit unsure if I declare war on the Ottomans, if it will be the Ottomans that are war leader, or if it will actually be the how should I put it, the others. So we'll see how that turns out. But for now, I will most likely just try and plan a little bit way around it and see if there is any. So until then. Well, I guess we'll simply do the easy thing here, which is to declare war on the Ottomans. Goal will be to take Konya, I think. I think that's the easiest thing. And we'll also call in all willing allies, in this case just Muscovy. They should be more than enough, though, to actually help this out and make it a victory. So, with that, we'll declare war. Also pretty sure if France joins in that I can probably deal with them, or at least have my allies deal with them for me. Shouldn't actually be a problem. So... excuse me, so we'll just get started here. I'll be splitting armies up, having them siege, and with that we are basically, I think, set to go. So, as I said, I'll just get things underway, and we are basically, I think we already can say that we have won this war too. The only problem here is if Portugal joins in, or when, I can actually say to some extent, when Portugal joins in and send their troops here. If they will actually be able to pose a big threat or just a regular one, I'm a little bit unsure. So we'll have to be a little bit, keep an eye on that. But I'm pretty sure this will be easy pickings, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Portugal did join in, so that's fair enough. But at least these guys have to run home before they can actually start doing anything. And in order to actually get here, they can either take boat or they can walk. So I'll be sending these guys, I think, back home with the intention of having them basically stop France before they march over the borders. So we'll see how that turns out. The only problem also now is that I actually have to make peace deal with, I think, the... yeah, I forgot also to park my navies and up my army maintenance. So that's a little bit bad, but it should be fine. We won't actually enter battle anytime soon, I think. I found the Ottoman army at least, so that's a positive. But until they're done with that siege, I'm pretty sure that they won't actually move from the spot. So I'll be using these guys to help a little bit around. And also, once again, we have a perfect example of exiled armies running through my lands and yet suffering nothing for it, which I find still to be kind of annoying. That's 45,000 Spaniards. And 45,000 Portuguese. So basically, Spain joined in for no good reason at all, as far as I can see. So yeah, I'll be. I think I'll just try and make a stance in these mountains, but I doubt that it'll actually work out. So I might have screwed myself over here more than intended, but we'll see how it turns out. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to siege most of the Ottoman lands, and that should help me out. The fact that only blockades are worth this much kind of annoys me. But, yeah. Did I not call in Muscovy? Did I seriously forgot to call them in? I was scared there for a second. Very scared. But at least I now have Muscovy to help me, so that should help out a little bit, at the very least. So, yeah. Feel free to attack my army. If yeah, they got negatives. I think they actually got a they got a negative terrain modifier. So if I do not win this battle, then that is just bullshit. But apparently there's something wrong with the combat system. At least it's rumored to be something wrong with it, where the combat system doesn't really work as intended anymore in terms of there being a how should I put it, a some sort of that basically if combat doesn't scale up, your forces aren't as good as they are supposed to be. And also I find it hilarious that they're attacking me in the mountain with a -3 modifier and still winning. So yeah, they do have a lot more troops, but there's a limit to how many or how great your so-called front line can be in this case. And apparently, let's see, 12,000 in second rank. Yeah, horses doesn't really help here. So demand payment in full. So yeah, we'll lose this one. I'll simply do the easy thing here and retreat. Hopefully I can retreat into Polish lands. I think that I'm pretty safe there. But as you can see, we did inflict a lot of injuries or damage to the forces. So hopefully I'll just aim now for them to split up siege-wise like the AI usually does. And that should actually be enough for me to get some sort of advantage here. These guys actually lost the battle and will be running there. Well, that's fine. You guys will be joining in. We need to get rid of those Ottoman troops. Should be fine. So hopefully I can kill them off and then we can keep on going. But this is just the prime example of me not paying good enough attention. And the Ottomans are running to Sinop. Where is that? They're running over there. So yeah, we'll be following them, trying to get rid of them, hopefully. So we'll see if I can actually pull it off or not. As you can see, I have more or less sieged the entirety of the Ottomans, and that basically just gave me 7 war score. There's still some provinces missing, but I have war target, and apparently the battle of Treviso minus 2.4. I'm a little bit unsure. The siege Treviso, how that is, or by 0.8. Well, that's more than everything that I'm actually taking from the Ottomans, so that's kind of annoying. But it seems that I can at the very least. No, that's what. No. Yeah, once again, as you can see, I can actually make peace with the Ottomans myself, which I find to be a very weird and stupid mechanic, because the fact that I can't actually make peace with the guys that I attacked is pissing me off, especially when these guys can't actually make any moves towards trying to, well, get back the provinces that I took. And also, I don't get why Spain can have 45,000 men over there without suffering any attrition at all, because I believe they aren't allied or anything, so that shouldn't actually be possible. I'll be trying to lure the Portuguese. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty damn annoying, because as soon as I move troops here, they decide that they want to be in on the fun. So let's see here. If I once again have the best integration is a slow process. Hungary is mine. Join up. Once again, I have the best of. Well, I had the best at least, but even so, I'm the one who's losing men here, not them, which I find once again to be very annoying. But Poland is apparently not a safe bet, but I'll try and run into over there. As you can see here, they attacked me, they got the minus, but apparently my leader died. No, it didn't actually, since he wasn't there at the start, he apparently didn't, wasn't apparently recognized. But I don't get why this is happening, that some of my units actually decided to, no, we're going somewhere else. We do not feel where you're going or something. So yeah, this is a little bit of a problem for me here. I need to get my troops in order so that I can actually try and stand against them, although that will be difficult. So we'll see if I can actually pull that off. But yeah, I'm a little bit doubtful to that idea. So let's see here if I can actually join up these guys, and thus, to some extent, give myself a chance to defend. But the fact that I have apparently behind them in units are basically a little bit annoying. Didn't I call you guys into the war? Are you not helping? Muscovy suddenly lost all their armies? Or is that just me? No, they have some up here. Huh, that's weird. But yeah, I'm a little bit unsure if this will actually work out, the reinforced tactic, especially, well, Muscovy has a 25,000 man army here. that I could potentially use to make some sort of... Well, they ran away, so that doesn't help. But yeah. Doesn't really matter. We'll see if I can turn this around. If not, I'm screwed. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, we lost the battle and my guys decided that, well, we're going to run to Constantinople, which doesn't make that much sense to me. But even so, we'll be waiting here with a bunch of Muscovites as well. But I have 70,000 now there's 70,000 Portuguese people running around causing a ruckus here. But even so, they're far into my land, so if I defeat them here and they run home, I'll be very, very pissed. Because, well, that doesn't make too much sense that they should be able to. And apparently the Muscovites ran ahead and got themselves killed. Which also doesn't make that much sense. But even so, apparently I had something to help with there. Well, doesn't matter too much. I will still be running. And hopefully I'll be running faster than them. But at least I can get Royal Palace and refineries. And, well, hopefully I can also get away. That would be very much appreciated. But yeah, the point here is if those two armies actually split up, I will have a chance of surviving, because I can then try and hunt down those armies, single-handedly, I guess. But even so, there's some trouble up here. So 62, yeah, very, very nice. Let's see here if I can get Spain out of this. What do you want? You want a lot of things. Corsica to Genoa, goes to Austria. If I release, let's see, Milan, nope. So I'll simply have to try and drag this war out, and then we'll see if I can actually make an upset here and somehow turn it around. But this was really a bad decision on my part to decide to attack these guys, because, well, as you can see, it won't actually turn good for me, because why wouldn't they actually caught up with me without a goddamn... They didn't actually have anything that would say that they would catch up with me. It's the Portuguese that have force march. This guy has 4 maneuver versus 2. That's the only thing, but I still have a very good advantage in speed and a very good... I had a good start ahead, but yeah, apparently that doesn't help. So it is tempting now to move these guys up here, but the French has 45,000 men. So I guess we'll just be playing a sort of waiting game here, where they will most likely siege, and hopefully I can just try and get their attrition up by their sieges and by stuff like that. The Spaniards are actually running through a bunch of lands here that do cause attrition, so that should help a little bit. But it all depends. We'll see how it turns out. In worst case scenario, I won't actually be able to get anything at all, but at least I can try and get these guys over to the same side. That would be very helpful, and I was actually capable of that. So now I have my 100,000 men on the exact same side of the Sound, and we'll see if we can make ourselves or give ourselves a good victory here, or if I have messed up bad. Let me get this straight. I lost a battle here. I lost this battle with a unit that had half morale left, and thanks to that they lost their attacking bonus in the mountain, or the negative modifiers for attacking in mountains, and instead I got them. What the... You know what? Half of the things that's happening in this game lately doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't at all. Yeah, okay, now you run to the same destination, because now I'm actually suffering attrition. Wow. Sorry for messing up, and those guys will of course be running after me with their super speed. These guys aren't actually doing anything. They won't actually replenish morale either, exile and all that. So yeah. Not really looking good, this, but we'll be sitting here in Ottoman lands, waiting and seeing if we can, well, get something back. Hiding in mountains, I think, could be a possibility, but even so, we'll simply have to sulk over here and see what happens. And hopefully these guys will split up or split apart sooner or later, because, well, it's a little bit too weird that the Spain, Portugal, France, there basically isn't a power vacuum left in Europe. They are the main police here, so I can't actually do anything other than trying to make a peace deal here. But what is it that you guys actually want? Can I bribe my way out of this? Well, I can at least with Spain, so can I do the same thing with Portugal then? Let's see here. They want 56, offer tribute. 5,600 would be my, well, bribe money then. Let's see, are there any deals you want me to give up? My deals with Muscovy. Well, if I am to fight the Ottomans with Poland in my back, I might as well just do that. And otherwise here, Corsica, Parma, Rome. Let's see here. I can always try and release. Well, Bulgaria ain't really that big, and potentially I can only vassalize them again later, so that shouldn't actually be an issue, I think. But they're part of the provinces that I need, so I'd rather go for no, not Croatia, Hungary. No. Milan, no. Montenegro, nope. Maria, nope. Sardinia, possibly. I think that will work out just fine. But I need all the money too. Yeah, then we'll be taking some loans. But yeah, apparently I made a very bad decision, and this is how we'll have to pay for it. But yeah, it ain't really that difficult. I'll simply vassalize them again in 5 years' time and extend that way. So it's basically to get out of, I guess you call it a get out of jail free card. But yeah, I need to get my armies set again, have them replenish and all that, and hopefully I can thus get myself going again. I'll simply have to wait until the deals with of the Ottomans have been broken, it seems, and make an attempt then. But yeah, it's been a while since I played, so this really wasn't planned well at all. So as I said, I'll just have to sit by and try and make. Yeah, Ottoman actually entered a militarization against us. Wow, this game makes a lot of sense. But yeah, of course, if I show weakness, then they choose to attack me. But if not, well. But yeah, this has been one long rant. But even so, as you can see here, the Poland sent me a insult. So basically, we will be losing that alliance. So yeah, I'll have my armies replenish, and hopefully I can have the Ottomans lose their alliance with the Portuguese in the time to come. There'll probably be a lot of peace gaming. I'll probably annex Wallachia. Probably go after Poland, screw them over again. I'm a little bit unsure if I'll take anything in Europe, but it might be actually necessary to grow for myself, or even I might even have to go Roman style, take India and lands over there simply to make myself or make it possible for me to attack these guys. But for now, I'll be trying to make get my relations up with Spain and Portugal, and hopefully Bohemia and the Netherlands, England. Anyone who can help me out here would be beneficial, so we'll see how that goes. So thank you for watching this whiny episode of mine, and I hope you have enjoyed it, although I have been ranting a lot. So I'll see you around. Bye.